Hey guys, hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching, and if not, welcome back. I hope everyone who is watching is staying awake, staying safe, looking after themselves, being healthy and whatnot. Drinking juice and taking your vitamins. Okay, that's enough. Do what you want with your health, but yeah, health is wealth. Anyways, that's another topic. Anyway, so today I wanted to make another video about relating to mental health, as May is Mental Health Awareness Month and we're almost out of May, and I don't know if I'm going to continue making videos about mental health after this month finishes, but I know that I wanted to focus this month on making videos about mental health because May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I am a huge advocate for mental health awareness and fighting the stigma about that is against mental health. And so I'm all for it. I'm here for this. So anyway, basically I just wanted to say, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe. Yep, you know how to do it. And disclaimer right now, I wanted to say that I'm not a licensed counselor, a psychologist or psychiatrist or anything. I'm just I share from my experiences and what works for me so I can help as many people as I can, just through my own knowledge and research and experience. So if you are struggling with your mental health, go see a counselor, seek therapy, see a psychologist. There is nothing wrong with that. So go see a real psychologist and get all the help you need. I'm just here to encourage in any way that I can. So anyway, on to today's content. I just wanted to say that for anyone right now who is struggling with their mental health, once again, I want to remind you that you are not alone. And basically, the main thing I want to say, I always have main things I want to say, but really just one thing I have learned is just to take things one day at a time, and not even just one day at a time, but one moment at a time. And basically in this video, I want to be saying the things that have worked for me over the last few weeks, because I have come out of a bit of a period of struggling with my mental health, a bit of a period of feeling a bit down, have just come out of that. And I personally believe that everything we go through in life can make us stronger and give us new opportunities to grow and become more who we are. And just, everything we go through can be an opportunity for growth and to learn new skills. So, basically, I wanted to share the things that have worked for me recently when I have felt down and depressed. The things that I did and that literally helped get me out of moments of feeling down and depressed and fighting those thoughts and feelings of depression. So I have a little list that I made. It's just a snapshot of things that work for me. Different things work at different times, but basically, so what has worked for me recently has, number one, being thankful. So remembering the things and people in my life that I do have, and focusing on the blessings that I have in my life, and not focusing on things that I don't have, but just being so thankful for the things that I do have and the people in my life that I am blessed with. So even just simple things like blessed with fresh water, blessed with the family that I have, like my beautiful son, blessed to have, access to fresh fruit and vegetables, and a house with, that has a warm house, a roof over my head, just so many things to be thankful for. When I put my mind on things that I have and start being grateful, it just instantly uplifts my mood somehow. So number two that I have been doing is affirming positive statements and truths about who I am, and basically just encouraging myself, because sometimes we need to do that. Like sometimes, the truth is, we can't always rely on other people, and not everyone is always going to be able to give us what we need in the moment and be there for us the way that we need them to be. And sometimes we need to be there for ourselves and just encourage ourselves and be like, you go girl, you got this, you're going to get through it. Or, you go boy. Or I don't know if you're a guy watching this, just say, you got this, you can do this. I just encourage myself and I say, I can get through this. I've been through things. I can get through anything. Things can get better. Things only fall apart so better things can fall together. Like just encourage yourself and say positive statements. And it literally, the words we speak, I've said it before, but the words we speak are so damn powerful, you know, and like literally in our tongue, we hold the power of life and death. That is a quote from the Bible, but it's not about, I'm not talking about the Bible, but I'm talking about, like, I believe that's truth. And I believe that the words we speak hold so much power over our life and the direction that it goes. Gone a bit off topic there, but honestly, like, the moment we choose to say positive things, you know, it just, like, it really does help me. It has been helping me. Like, even though it sounds cliche, the moment I just encourage myself and say, you know, I'm going to get through this and things are getting better. Things are like, even if I don't feel like it, it's kind of like fake it till you make it, you know? It works. It does. Like, it's helped me. So I'm just sharing what's worked for me, affirming positive statements and truths about who I am. Yeah. Also a really big thing that has been helping me a lot, you wouldn't believe, but is dancing to really upbeat music that I love. I love dancing to pop music or R&B music, and some people would say that I'm not a very good dancer, and some people would say I'm a great dancer, you know, but in the end, I've just learned that I don't really care what people say about how I dance, but like, it's really actually been helping me so much get through moments and times, feelings of feeling down. Like, I will literally just put on tunes that I love, that make me just get up and want to dance. And it literally uplifts my spirits. It's a form of exercise in a way, you know, because people say that, you know, there's scientific research that shows that cardio releases endorphins, which is like like happy hormones, and that's what dancing does for me. Like, whatever works for you, but I think of any form of exercise is great to help lift your spirits. But for me, dancing has really been something that has been working. It's not about me being like the most amazing dancer, but it's just been about me just being in the moment and just feeling free and dancing to the music. It literally has lifted my spirits when I felt so down. So thank God for dancing. And yeah, another thing is, this is not for everyone. Not everyone is able to do this, but sharing what I am feeling with a trusted friend. If you have a friend or a close family member that you're close to and you really trust, to share how you feel. Like, honestly, it's helped me so many times, but you got to share with the right people and know who to share with, because, you know, not everyone can sympathize with what you're really going through, or really actually, you know, so it's just, and some people, like, I know it's hard sometimes to share and to open up, but if you're able to, it really does feel like a burden is lifted when you're able to share with someone and they can kind of understand where you're coming from, or just sort of show some understanding. So that's been helping me sometimes. And also, and there's no shame, you know, and like in being honest about how you feel. So yeah, just got to know the right people to share how you feel with. And sometimes it's good to, like, as I said in my previous video, speak to someone like an anonymous person on Lifeline, or that doesn't know anything about you, if it's easy that way, to share what you're going through and get your feelings out, because that really helps. Like, getting out my feelings and not keeping them bottled up inside, that has helped me. And sometimes I'm able to do that because I write poetry as well, as I've got other videos of my poems. I mean, I've got videos on my YouTube of my poetry. So writing poetry as well has been an outlet for me recently. But yeah, just a way to get my feelings and emotions out and not keeping them inside bottled up. Another thing is I distracting myself in the moment when I feel down. So I felt like I had to include this in this video because I recently became a huge fan of Animal Crossing. Like, I see it on Instagram and on the internet, a lot of people have been raving, going on about Animal Crossing. I was like, you know what, let me give this a try and let me see, like, you know, this is gonna work for me, because I used to play it when I was a kid on my Nintendo DS, but and so I got a Nintendo Switch and I started playing Animal Crossing. This is a Nintendo Switch, and I got the game Animal Crossing, and it actually really did help me. But it's just the whole thing of being able to distract myself, and that works for me. So, you know, that could work for you. I'm not saying you have to go out and buy a Nintendo Switch and Animal Crossing, but, you know, sometimes distracting ourselves in the moment definitely helps, rather than focusing on negative emotions. So, also I wanted to mention, it is great to get outside and get in fresh air and just breathe in fresh air. I have not been doing that as much lately, but occasionally I have, and that does definitely help. Always going outside and breathing in fresh air. I haven't been doing that as much because it's been very cold, but it does help. And the last thing I wanted to say is, most importantly, just remembering that in any moment, like, all we can do is do our best, and just not beating myself up for being a human and having feelings and feeling the way that I feel. That's the main thing that has gotten me through this, whatever time that I've gone through of feeling down or whatever. The main thing that has gotten me through is remembering that I'm a human and I have emotions, and that is okay, and not beating myself up for that, you know. So I just hope that you can take from this video and what I've said, something from it, and use it in your own life. And just remember that it is okay to have emotions and have feelings and feel your feelings. Never beat yourself up for feeling down. You know, it's a part of life, and it happens. And just allow yourself to feel those emotions, and just remember, just take things one day at a time, or even just one moment in time. Just do the best you can. And at the end of the day, just say to yourself, I'm doing the best I can, and that's all that matters, you know? So things can always get better. Just take it one moment at a time. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. I hope that this helps. Give a thumbs up if it has. And yeah, peace out.